Hi guys, I've got a quick update for you here. Everything should look pretty similar to what we reviewed together live during our meeting, but it's all come together really well. So if we zoom in on the site plan, you can see that I've added in or added back that extra parking space past the garage, and we're also seeing the larger dog run. And if we look at the square footages, you can see that the numbers have adjusted down slightly because of the change that we did at the kitchen pantry area, as well as a slight adjustment that I made at the entrance to the ADU. But I think that's about the only change at the site plan. So now let's go look at the main home, and everything here should look pretty similar to what we discussed. I have enlarged the dog run quite considerably without really impacting our ability to get light in through tall windows above the back wall of the office. But now we've got room to incorporate some windows in the mudroom too, because I've moved the equipment down onto the garage wall off of the mudroom wall. So I'd like to be able to get a window in here, maybe above the dog flap. I think that'd be really nice to have in this room. But other changes, enlarged the dog run, like I said. I moved the gas meter down to this front entry side. That seems fine to me. Slight adjustment here into the office. I've decided to push this wall back and up the page to create just a little bit of a mini vestibule here at the entrance to the office. I feel like that's better than just having the door on the flat wall here. And this came about after I did the same treatment here into your master suite. I've created an even split between this corner here and this corner here to put that wall into the bedroom so that we've got a little bit of space between the entrance to the pantry, the dining area, and there's just a little vestibule now leading into your master suite. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I want to also point out that I have shifted this wall of the walk-in closet up so that the door leading into the bathroom still has enough space for some door jambs around it, but this does get you just a little bit more walk-in closet length, as well as a longer wall inside the closet, perhaps for a full-length large mirror. Now to the really exciting changes, which are the shifting of the kitchen, dining, pantry, and this three-sided fireplace idea. So it's really open here between the wall of the glass sliding doors and these three-sided fireplace with the L-shaped bench wrapping around it. So there's plenty of room for a Christmas tree right here. The work triangle in the kitchen is working really fantastically, I think, with the sink centered along this length of countertop, and then a L-shaped tall bit of cabinetry that would have a pantry space and some upper cabinets to store some dishes and whatnot. And I think we might be able to put in some upper cabinets along here too, just as so long as I can start the window and the glass at the sink so that when you're standing at the sink looking out, you're looking out through a window, not at solid wall. And then I'm indicating the flip out window here. I'm not showing window sizes yet. That's something that comes about when I start preparing the planning package, but I determine the window sizes based on the 3D model. But I know I'm going to want a central flip out window here with some other fixed windows flanking it. And then we've got a little break in the cabinetry here. This countertop would be continuous, but there'd be leg space underneath here for a home, what do we call that? I'm blanking on the word right now. The home command center, or a little desk in the kitchen area. But I really like the idea of standing here at this island cooktop and feeling really connected to everyone at the dining space, seeing the three-sided fireplace, seeing the Christmas tree, and a distant view to the TV here. Really fantastic. So looking at the three-sided fireplace, this would be elevated up above a seating level so that you can have an L-shaped bench here. So people could sit along here, sit adjacent to the fireplace, and it's an extension of the seating area. And then from the dining table, you'd be able to see through the fireplace. From the exterior here, you'd be able to see the fireplace as well because it's a three-sided or a peninsula style fireplace. And then just to give this area a bit more mass and presence, I've opted to include a storage closet on the backside, as well as a little tiny niche here for display. So this would be something that I'll develop in 3D, but I imagine that these shelves are, or this little alcove here is a few shelves for displaying knickknacks. The pantry's fine here. I wouldn't mind the pantry having a little more depth. This is 3 feet wide walking space, which is more than enough for a pantry, but just proportionally, the room is rather long. That's okay. I don't know. I just kind of wish we had a little more room, but you know, we do have room to grow things towards the front or to squeeze things down here. But let me know how you feel about this. Perhaps I'm being a bit too overly critical about the proportion of this utility room. But it would be important to me to incorporate a window here at the far end of the pantry so that when you do enter, you're not entering into a long dark room. It's at least going to have some sort of light at the end of the pantry space. And I think that's about it for the changes here. I have added a bit more detail here at this hallway leading to the 2 bathrooms and to the 2 bedrooms. I'm showing a skylight concept for now, full height linen here, and a more enticing display area here with base countertops and shelves above to draw people towards this frosted full light door for the powder room. Like I mentioned in our meeting, I want there to be a frosted full light here so that this bathroom also benefits from the light coming in through this skylight. Though if you still have concerns about people accidentally going into this bathroom, I would be fine making this a solid door and putting a dedicated skylight in bathroom 2. Oh, one last change. Showing the deck again, and I'm opting to show for now these little bench elements that evenly split this deck into 3 sort of semi-private decks. This could be a seating bench with shoe storage underneath, and then some other elements as well for exterior storage and just to create a little bit of a semi-private deck space. These wouldn't be full height elements. These would just be seating elements along the deck. And then let's zoom in on the ADU. No major changes here. I've just reconfigured the bathroom so that we can enter the bathroom around the corner. And I have shifted things a little bit for the bedroom. I've opted to make the bedroom just a little bit wider at the expense of the walk-in closet and this front entry coat slash laundry closet. And then I have also opted to make this desk alcove for the office in the ADU a little less shallow. And I've opted to give the remaining space to a double wide linen in the bathroom. So I think this will be a great amount of storage for the bathroom as well as maybe perhaps for some overflow elements for the outside exterior. And then I did find a home for the piano inside the ADU living room against this wall here, while still having a reasonable amount of space for seating and a smaller dining table inside the eat-in kitchen for the ADU. I feel pretty happy about these changes. I hope you do too. Let's meet to discuss your thoughts, and if this looks good to you, I will start the 3D modeling concept for your contemporary Tahoe home. Thank you.